Hey Pitmasters, what is up? Today I'm going to show you how to deconstruct a chicken. So today I want to show you guys how to deconstruct a chicken. We're going to take off each part and we're going to talk about what you can do with it. This is a beautiful free-range chicken, and when I buy my chicken, what I'm looking for is fat. I want to see chicken with fat on it, so I know it has got some flavor. A good sign is always at the bottom where there's a lot of fat. Also here in the tail we want to see some fat over there, and the more fat, the more flavor you're going to get from your chicken. So if you're going to a supermarket, try and get a free-range chicken or a chicken that has been certified as a chicken that has had a good life, because most of the time a good life means free-range, it's being fed the right products. If it's ecological, it's even better. So this chicken has had a good life and I think it's going to taste amazing. But I'm going to show you first how we're going to deconstruct the chicken. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to take off the legs. When we're taking off the legs, we're always starting here between the body and the leg. We're going to open it up and you can see that there's a lot of area between the leg and the bone. There's just skin holding it together. So we're going to open up the skin, let it go backward. Basically we're going to apply a little bit of pressure to open it up. You can see that without cutting we almost completely separated the leg from the body already. We just need to detach it and take off the outer side and then we're done. We're going to all the way to the backbone, go up there, and then we go back in and look for the joint. Now the way you do it, if you're not experienced in this, you're looking for that bone that's in here. You can feel it with your fingers. Just take it, work your fingers down to the bone and you can feel that there is a joint when it thickens up. When you apply pressure, it opens up and now you can see it from the inside. There we go. So easy and gently. This is not about speed, this is about getting as much meat on the leg as we can. Look at that. Beautiful cut leg. There's a little bit of silver skin and meat attached to the chicken still, but we don't want that on our leg. We would otherwise have taken it off anyway. Now let's do the other side as well. Same thing. Just going to disconnect the chicken skin. Now we want to make sure that there's enough chicken skin still attached to the breast. Just slowly work your knife down the chicken leg, not applying any pressure, not cutting it too coarse. Look for that bone that's in the chicken leg. Apply a little bit of pressure. Cut it off. There we go. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Two beautiful chicken legs. And the next thing that we're going to do is take off the tips of the chicken wings. Look at that. They have almost no meat on them and are very likely to burn. They're better off ending up in our soup. So take these off, look for the joint and then pop it, work your knife around it. There we go. The other side as well. So you're always looking for that joint. That's where you want to make the cut. And the way you do it is feel it with your fingers. There we go. It opens up. You just cut it. Now we're taking off the breast meat from the bones. It's good to have a flexible knife like this, so it's easy to work your way down and not cutting into the bones. We'll make an incision at the top, right next to the top bone. I will show you. What I'm feeling is this bone, which is sitting right here, and I want to cut along that bone. And what I'm doing, as you can see, is I'm carefully following the bones that are here, making sure that I don't cut them up, and taking off as much meat as I can at the same time. Now we're getting to the Y bone right here. I'm going along that Y bone, going down, cutting off as much meat as we can. Now we're getting to our wings. We will be able to see the joint right here. We want to cut that as well. And then we can disconnect the wing as well as the breast meat. And look at that, completely cleaned off, almost no waste on the carcass. Let's do the other side as well. Folding it all the way down until we get to the joint of our wing, and we're looking for that. So we'll follow the bone, or you can see it's here. You can actually see it shining through. We want to disconnect that. There we go. Now we get to the point where we disconnect the wing from the fillet. So I received a package from Glenn. He's one of my loyal followers, and we're going to open it up, see what he sent us. What's this? Dude. Color bears for the children? Really awesome. The kids are gonna love that. Dude, look at this. That is really cool. Vegemite. You cannot get a package from Australia without having Vegemite in it. So that's awesome. Tim Tams. Look at that. We don't have Tim Tams in the Netherlands, so that is awesome. And Milo. 5.4 health star. What's that? It's a towel. Thank you very much, Glenn. Thank you for the personal letter that you wrote me, and it's much appreciated. And if you want to send me a package, just go down below the description in my YouTube channel, because there's the address which you can ship it to. Thanks again, Glenn, and let's continue cooking. Now let's fire up our barbecue. We'll just go through our barbecue, remove all the old ashes. We'll put in some fresh Kamado Joe Big Block. We'll put in these fire starters and light them up. Now when you deconstructed the chicken, one of the main things that you have is the carcass. The thing that is left, the bones, the meat that's still on there. And we as pitmasters, we get the privilege to make the best chicken stock ever. So we're going to put it over the fire. I'm going to let it roast, but we're also going to add a little bit of smoke wood to get that smoke flavor into the carcass. Close the lid, open up the top vent. So we'll set this to around 180 degrees Celsius, so we get a good roast on our chicken, at the same time get a lot of smoke on it. Now of course we need a little bit more for our chicken broth than only chicken. So we're going to cut up some vegetables. This is celery, which we're going to take off the outside leaves. I'm going to set that aside. We want to rinse these off with a little bit of water just to get rid of the sand. We'll just cut these up coarse. We also got some leek. We're just going to use 2 of these small leeks. Now we want to take off the outside leaves. These 4 of the large carrots will do the job. Just take off the tips. There we go. Now all we need is some onions. Getting these beautiful red onions in. Our veggies are chopped up coarse. Now we're going to add more flavor. I have a little herb garden here, but it looks really bad and it got basically destroyed by a hard wind. So we're going to use it and make a bouquet garni out of it. Cut off some of these chives, some parsley, and some of that thyme. I'm going to put in 2 garlic cloves. We crushed them, so we'll release a lot of flavor. We'll take some butcher's twine. I'm going to use it to tie up this bouquet garni. We'll put the garlic cloves in the middle, and there we go. This is perfect for our stock. Let's take a look at that chicken. Ooh, she looks good. Let's flip her around. Look at that. We got that nice barbecue roast flavor on there. We got a nice bit of smoke flavor as well. She looks absolutely perfect. Now we'll put her in the pan before she loses too much of that flavor. So I'm just gonna lower the grill grate. Because we need a lot of heat to get that water to a boil. So basically we set up a pan with 2 liters of water, put our roasted chicken in, and now we're going to add our vegetables, and let's not forget about these wing tips. We put in the veggies, and now we just gotta let it come up to a boil and let it simmer for a long time. We'll put on a lid that will help the process. Now of course we have the rest of our beautiful chicken. The chicken legs, the breast, the wings. So we're going to take these, we're going to make something out of them. Look at these chicken legs. We can take these apart because I love chicken thighs, but I also love chicken lollipops. So what we want to do is we want to look for the joint. Once again, we'll put our knife in where the joint is and we'll start working our way around. Now we're going to turn this drumstick into a lollipop. Now that the fond is doing its own thing, we can start grilling our chicken. We are going to add a little bit of Superlicious barbecue rub to them. Just sprinkle it on the skin. The roasted chicken, we're going to set the barbecue up for indirect heat. We're going to leave the pan over direct heat, but just one side. So we'll take a bit of paper towel and some olive oil and just brush that on the grill grate. There we go. Chicken fillet. Our chicken is starting to smell good. Oh, she's almost done. Let's flip her around. We want to do something with it, so I'm taking my chicken stock and I'm going to use it to create like a noodle soup to go with it. So I got these noodles, put them in a bowl, get some of that stock out. Be careful, don't grab it with your hands. That's crazy hot. We'll get some of that beautiful chicken stock that we just created. So while our chicken is roasting, at the same time we're heating up these noodles and we're going to have the most amazing lunch. Now look at this crazy plant, it just keeps on giving these beautiful chilies. Every time I think this is the end, it's not the end, it just keeps on giving. I just want to slice real fine, so I add that. And since we got in the Vegemite, we might as well use it. That's going to add a lot of flavor. Let's check on the chicken in the meantime. Ooh yeah. The wings are done, so we can take them off already. We'll chop up some chives. We'll put in the chives as well. There we go. Oh, the chicken breasts look absolutely amazing. So they're ready to get off the grill. While we wait for that, of course, we can do a quick taste test on our chicken thighs. Look at how juicy they are. Absolutely perfect. There we go. There's something really satisfying with deconstructing your chicken, and then with a good rub, it tastes fantastic. Really good. Well, the chicken thighs taste amazing. Now we're going to cut up these fillets and put them over our noodles and have some good lunch. Now let's put that chicken thigh on our noodle soup. And look at that. This is going to be so amazing. Now we're going to try this, but I already know the outcome. That is a good noodle soup. Fantastic. A bit of that chicken. Absolutely fantastic. So all out of one chicken we created this beautiful dish. And I think the chicken stock really had some power, really added a lot of flavor to the noodles. And together with our beautiful home sliced chicken fillet, it turned out fantastic. I hope you guys enjoyed the recipe. Well, if you did, leave me a big thumbs up and a comment down below. And I want to say a big thank you to everyone that is supporting our channel. And if you're not supporting our channel yet, but you want to, hit that sponsor button down below or go to our Patreon page. See you guys next time. Until then, eet smakelijk and keep on grilling.